Good afternoon, everyone. We're going to be doing some revision on all the topic. Okay, the very first topic we're going to be starting with is the managing files or creating folder and managing the files. Yeah. Okay, we'll start with Frank. Frank, on the desktop, how do I create a folder?
You click on the right side.
Okay, so I move my mouse to a yeah. Is it here? Is it here or this space? On this space, or here on a blank space?
On the blank space.
On a blank space. Okay, I do a left or right click.
Right.
Right click. Okay,
Yeah.
and then
You new there.
I click on new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The folder.
Folder. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah. You
I just type a name. Yeah. Maybe I'll just call this file as John.
John folder.
Yeah, John. And then what should I do after typing John?
Okay. So typing down.
Yeah. I should press
You enter.
enter. That's when the folder is created. So how do I open John? Faith, I want to open John. How do I open it?
You minimize it.
Minimize it. What do I minimize? I haven't opened anything. Why would I minimize
How
it?
You open the you go back to file.
Where is file? There is no file here. How do I open the folder John? There is already I created the folder John.
Folder
John is there. How do I open it?
From the you open it from the file.
No, wrong. Ameka, how do I open the folder John?
I think you come down to the. You click on
You
the.
click on
you
John.
click on John. and
Exactly. You single click or double click?
Single
Double click.
Double click, not single click. So double click on the picture or the text?
on the picture.
On the picture, the icon. Okay. Are we inside the John folder?
Yes.
How do you know we are inside the John folder?
Because it's showing empty.
No, but how do you know that we are inside the John folder?
John is written at the top.
Exactly. John is written on the top left side, yeah? Okay, here, Hamaka. Inside this space, I want to create a folder, like a child folder. Parent is John. I want to create 2 or 3 folder. How do I create a new folder here?
Then you go to new.
I go to new, yes, good. And then
Then click on folder.
click on folder. And then I give a name as, maybe John is using HSBC Bank, so I'll just say HSBC. And I should press, after typing HSBC,
You click new again.
no, I didn't finish that thing. After typing HSBC, what should I do?
You enter.
Enter, exactly. Okay, now, Chinniri, I want to create another folder. How do I create another folder without using this option, new? How do I create another folder without using the new option? How do I create another folder here? Parminda. Yeah, in the empty space here, you do a right click and you go to new and you go to folder, and we call this folder as, maybe we can say bills. We're creating a folder. Okay. Now, how do I copy this folder and paste it here again? How do I duplicate it? In other words, how do I duplicate it? Yeah, with the same name. I click on any folder, just this folder, and you look for the copy option here. Okay? But if you don't have that option, what do you need to do? You right click and then you say copy. Yeah?
And the best thing, just right click is better now.
Right click.
Everything's there.
We learn both the ways. If right click is easier for you, you go with right click. If menu is easier for someone, let them go with menu. Okay? You don't assume that someone likes this. No. Yeah? You can do both the ways. Yeah? You can either do right click and there is option for copying, or you click on it, there is a copy option here. If you're not sure, just move the mouse and leave it for some time. What does it say? It's copy. So I click the copy. And then here I want to paste it. How do I paste it? Go to paste icon. This icon is paste, or you right click and paste. That option is paste. Some computer you don't have this symbol, instead you have the word paste. Yeah. So here we just click the paste. So now what happened now? We duplicated the HSBC. That's why HSBC says copy. This is original, this is copy. Now I want to rename this HSBC as Barclays. How do I do it?
As Barclays.
Barclays. I want to change the name HSBC copy to Barclays.
You click aside.
I click there.
You click.
And then
Now you name it.
You right click. You right click. There should be an option called rename.
Yeah, copy.
Yeah. Or you can see when I click on it. Can you see this option here?
Yeah.
It's called rename. You can get the rename from the right click. At the moment I can't see it because it's on the top. It's hiding. This window is hiding. Actually there is the same button is there somewhere below this, before this delete button. But instead of that I'm just clicking on it and I'm clicking on that button. It's a rename button. By the menu it says rename, otherwise you look for that symbol. So when it comes like this I will say, I type Barclays and you press
Enter.
enter. Okay. So if I close this, who is the which is the parent folder here? John. And who are the children? Barclays, Bill and HSBC is the children. Okay. And here, for example, can you see there is a tab here, name, and there is a tab called date modified here. If I just move it a little bit closer, here I want to name this, label this file in alphabetical order. How do I do it? I want to put everything in alphabetical order. Yeah? How do I do it? You can just move your mouse and click on the name. What happened now? Automatically B came to the top and then H came to the bottom.
You just play.
Or if I want to create I want to organize it by date and time, which means I go to the date modified option here and I click on, and can you see 207, 206 and 206. So we have 3 folder in this order, okay, in the time order. Yeah. And or if I want to organize it by days, like yesterday and today, means I can do a right click here and I go to group or sort, yeah, or group or sort, one of the option, and you can see there's a lot of option here. Here you can just go group by date modified. Then you can see like it automatically aligns in a way that it goes by the date also. Yeah. Is it clear, all of you? The next topic we're going to see is how to use the search engine. Most of you know how to use the search engine, but we'll just see how to use it properly again. So how do I open my search engine?
You just go to the browser.
Just go to the browser. What are the browsers we have here? Google, Firefox and Edge. So I go to, for example, Firefox. And what is the search engine I should type there? www.bing
Google.com.
or google.com. So I can type Bing or google.com. And here, if I want to search for a name of a person or a person's information, what should I do? Like for example, we're looking for Michael Jackson. So I just type Michael Jackson and then I press enter. And then here in Michael Jackson, there are many websites which comes with Michael Jackson.
English or video.
Which website I should go with usually? The best website? No, Wikipedia. Yeah, Wikipedia will have more authentic information. Yeah, or you can go down. There might be a Michael Jackson official website itself. You can go with it. Yeah, so I can click on Michael Jackson, the Wikipedia one, not the official one, just the Wikipedia one. Then you can see all the information about him in the website. How do I go back to Google? Yeah, I click on this button here. Yeah, when I clicked, it opened in a new tab. But when I clicked on this button, there are 2 tabs at the moment. But I just click on this Michael Jackson. Either you can click on it, yeah, it will open, or you can. Now I can see it opened in a new tab for me. This is the tab which we have Michael Jackson information. This is the tab we have the Google search. Okay. Here I want to look for Michael Jackson, not information. I want to see his pictures. How do I click? How do I look for his picture? Go to images. Then you can see all the images of that particular person. And then if I want to look for his videos, means I click on videos, and then you can see the videos, and just click on any one of the video. Okay, now in Google, can we do translation? Yeah. How do I do translation? What do I type? Say for example, I want to translate from English to Japanese. What should I type there?
English.
Yeah, English to Japanese. That's it. And then you press enter. So when you do it, am I looking for videos or website? Am I looking for videos or actual website for translation? Website. So you click on web. Then you can see there are two boxes which comes up side by side. Yeah. So here I just type the word hello. How are you? So the same thing in Japanese is written automatically here. Okay. Do you understand? So that is how you do a translation in a Google. Can I do mathematical calculation in Bing or Google? Yes. I can just there, if I type 145 plus 989 and press enter, what happens? It gives me the answer, plus there is a calculator also. You can just start using the calculator. How do I convert money from one currency to another currency? I have, let's say, 100 pounds or 1,000 pounds. I want to convert to Nigerian. Is it Naira?
Naira.
N-I or N-A-I-R-A?
N-I.
N-I
N-A-I.
Yeah.
N-A-I.
R-A. And then I press enter. So what can you see here now? 1,000 pounds is almost 3 million, almost 3 million. Yeah. So 2,099,950 Nigeria Naira. Okay. Here on the search again, let me see. I'm looking for Frank. I'm looking for hotel. I'm looking for hotels, but except London. I don't want London hotels, but other than London, I want to search for hotels. How do I search for the hotel?
You put the website.
I put the word hotels and then minus London. Why am I putting minus?
Okay, you don't want
I don't want London. So when I search it, it will show all the hotel, okay, except London. Okay, it will show.
But it's saying hotels in London.
It's showing what it should do. When I say minus means it always exclude. Let me try the same thing in Google. Let's say, let me go to Google instead of Bing. Not hotel. Let's say restaurant. Anything else? Houses in, let's say, houses in UK minus London, or houses in UK. Let's see what happens. Restaurants or hotels minus London. What happened now? Let's see. Normally it should bring in a result. I'm just looking as a hotel. Maybe it can be other example. If I put minus London means it shouldn't. It excludes, not include. But if I say hotels near me means it's near the place where we live. And at the moment we are living in Woolwich means it will show all the hotels near me. Okay. And also like it's saying Google wants to access your location. Should I allow or block? You allow it. Why do we allow it?
Because this is the location you want.
Then it will automatically get the accurate result. Otherwise it will assume that you are in probably in other parts of London, not in Woolwich. Maybe you are in Barking and it will show somewhere closer to Barking, not in London, in the Woolwich area. Okay. And map, how do you plan from one place to another? You want to go get direction.
You put
the where you are.
Yeah,
Then
I put where I am. Let's say I'm in Woolwich
Mhm.
Arsenal station, and then I want to go to. You can put other station,
Dartford.
or you can put Dartford, or you can even type the whole address of the other place, like 16 certain street, SE 18 4 at N, something like that. You can type. So, but here we can type from Woolwich Arsenal. We can type maybe IG3 8PH, a postcode, and then I press enter. And once I've done it, should I click on map?
Yes.
Yes. So I get more detail. I click on map. Now you can see, am I traveling by car? I should click this button. If I'm traveling by public transport, you click on public transport. Or if it's cycling, you click on cycling. So you click on public transport. Now you can see there are many directions, many public transport. Let me click one of them, which is a 228. If I click on details, it's going to cost me how much? £2 10 to go there, and then I have to walk to Woolwich Arsenal, get down in Stratford.
Initially,
Yeah, it will show, and then I have to from Stratford I have to go to platform 8 towards Shenfield train, which is the Elizabeth line, and get down in Seven Kings. So that is how you plan it. From Seven Kings to that particular postcode, you have to click on the walk button here. When you click on walk and click on the first step, and it's going to zoom the map and show you from the station I have to walk like this and go to that particular postcode. And how do I see this area in the 3D view, like a pictorial view, street view? How do I check this place in the pictorial view? Yeah, you can click on this the icon here, click and drag him and just release the click. So what happened now? You can see the whole place in like a street view type thing. Yeah. So this is all we need to do it in Google. And Google particularly you need to search with using the keyword. If one keyword is not working, try with some other alternative keyword. Sometimes like when you search you might not get result, maybe change the keyword.
but what of bus time? Maybe
Okay.
the bus is coming, so bus 472 from Woolwich or from
Yeah,
Kingston.
if I go back, if I click on this back button here, I don't want to go by train, so which means I can click back here. I can go to the option here. Can you see there's an option here? Put the start and the end and then go to option, and here just try with bus. Preferred route, you only prefer bus because you have a bus pass, let's say. Then if I close it, then you can see like still is showing one train and one bus. Some of them it says one bus and one train and two bus. It's not purely showing bus. Probably it's too far if you go by bus to Ilford. Maybe it might take 2 hours. So that's why probably it's not showing. We say best route. Let's say fewer transfer. Let's see what happens.
It would determine
And I'm just changing. I don't want train. I just chose bus. I just preference is bus. Let's say less walking. Okay, I think it's only showing one train, but there are two bus. Before it showed two train, but now it's showing at least two.
what of time? Especially buses come so tight.
Yeah, no, that you can just click on it. If I go there, if I say leave now means it's right now.
Leave now.
Leave now.
Okay.
But it say next train I can get is 2:27. Now it's 2:23.
Okay.
So it's 2:10. Within 4 minutes you're going to get that train or bus. Or you can just go to the option here where it says leave now and click on it. You say depart. You're departing not today. I'm going tomorrow. Let's say I'm clicking the arrow here. Tomorrow I want to start from my home at let's say 10 o'clock. I just change it to 10 or 9:30. None I can see like you can see it's showing me for tomorrow, not today. At 9:57 I can take a train from the Elizabeth.
What if you put the bus number? So bus, so time. You're going to pick your list up.
Okay,
Somewhere else.
maybe you can just try this. Maybe like if you go to Google again, let's say let me go back to Google.
Okay, the bus is coming, so bus.
Let me close everything. Let me open the browser. Maybe I should move the browser a little bit down so that I can see the menu. Okay, so www.google.com. Here, let's say you want to go from Woolwich to Dartford
Yeah, on bus
by bus. You say by bus.
96.
Yeah. Or you want to say the number, bus 96. Okay, say bus 9. Is it 96?
Area you are.
No, that's what I'm saying. What area are you there?
Maybe Woolwich, I'm not taking 96.
You can maybe even say like this. Instead of Woolwich even, you can just say Wellington Street. You know where is Wellington Street? Yeah. Wellington Street, Woolwich to, let's say, O2 Cinema.
Yeah, bus 96.
Yeah. By bus. You don't have to say bus 96. You can just say by bus. And then press enter. You'll automatically see, if I scroll, if I go down, you can see this bus at 29, 229, there's a bus, 229. There are few buses from stop S, stop U, stop L. So if we say regularly you're taking a bus from stop U, you click on that and then you can see 472 goes towards North Greenwich. Or if I come down, I just click on another one, it says 161 towards North Greenwich, I can take that bus. Or if I take another one, 422 goes towards North Greenwich. So all you have to do is you just type the keyword. The keyword is very, very important when you're typing. Yeah. If you want to go by bus, it's showing all the bus results showing. But let me see if I just say, for example, from Woolwich, Arsenal to Ilford by bus. Is it showing me? It's not showing. The reason why it's not showing, you can go by bus. Maybe it's too long.
It's too long. Yeah.
That is why probably it's not, because by bus if I go have to go, maybe it'll take up to 2 hours. So that's why probably it's not showing the result. That's why they're saying at least you need to take a train towards Stratford. From Stratford you can take a bus 388 to that particular location. Yeah? Is it clear? The next topic we're going to do is searching files on the computer. How do you search files on the computer? There are many ways you can do it. One of the ways, you always click on the,
Class limit.
can you see this button here?
Okay.
That search button.
Search
Can you see there is a file called Making an Indian Tea? Okay, but I forgot where I saved. Assume that you forgot. You click on the search box, and what do I search here? What was the document name? Something to do with tea. I just said tea. What happened now? When I typed tea, automatically anything to do with tea, it comes up. Microsoft Teams, tea, making an Indian tea. Okay, it comes up. Let me show you again. Let's say we're going to go for another file. What is this file called? Chocolate. Yeah, there are 4 chocolate files, but I don't know where I saved. So I go to this search option here. Yeah, and then here you type chocolate. Yeah, chalk, and then press enter. And or you, when I click on start and I type chalk, and then you click on. Can you see there are many options here? What are the thing I'm looking for? I'm looking for a file. I click on it, or I can click on not app. This is from the internet. I'm not looking from the internet, so I'm looking for a picture document. Let me change the thing. I think instead of chalk, let me see, for example, shopping. Yeah, well, shopping list. So how do I do it? Click on, either you can do here or here, it doesn't matter, both of them are same.
Those two are the same.
Yeah. So you can start do here or here. Here also I can go here. And what was the document I was saying? Chart, yeah, or shopping. And can you see that particular file shopping comes up here? Yeah. Or I can click this button here and just type shopping. It's not only like the file it can search for, it can also search for folder, files, or any information. Like for what is the file for what is the folder called here? John. But I don't know where I saved John. Let's say I'm just going to move this John to documents. Okay, now okay, we don't know where is John right now. So I go to the search and I say John. And I can you see John? But where is John located? Can you see it? By moving the mouse and leaving there, what can you see there? Where is John? Can you see it is inside the C drive user Valathan login in the documents folder, documents window, yeah, a folder. So now if I want to access, I can open it by clicking on it, it will open, or when I click on search and type John, I can right click and I say open file location. When I click open file location, automatically it says where it is. We are in documents, and then that is the folder. Okay, is it clear? Okay, that is how you're searching for files or even folder on a computer. Okay. And one more thing you can do, you can also search for, let's say I want to search for all my Excel file I've done so far. How do I do it in one go? You click on the search option here. What is the extension of Excel file? .xlsx. Yeah? Can you see all the file I've done so far is there? Or I can just type here .doc, document. Can you see anything to do with document format is there? I can do that. Or I can type .jpg. JPG is nothing but picture. All the picture in the computer is there. Or I put JPEG. Anything to do with JPEG is there. Or automatically the computer can pick it up for me. Okay? I need to hide the details.
Okay. Even when you don't know when.
The next topic we're going to be doing is email. Yeah, how to send email, how to attach files and so on. Okay. Now at the moment you can see there's a file called Making an Indian Tea, and inside the Val folder there is a file called let's say Val Shopping. Yeah, these are the two files. Just remember. Yeah, we'll start with Amaka. How do I check my email, Amaka?
No, you go to email.
Yeah, how? That's what I'm asking.
You
How?
click on it.
Where is my email? What are the steps to go to my email? Yes, Frank.
Go to Google.
Go to the Chrome,
Yeah.
Google Chrome,
Google Chrome.
okay, or Firefox or Edge, any one of them. Okay, I go to Google Chrome. Okay, I go to Google Chrome. I'm here right now. What should I do here in this Chrome page?
Yeah, you can add
Don't add. If you're using a public computer, never add. So you go to guest mode.
Guest mode, yeah.
Okay. Now, what is the next step I should do, Frank?
You enter now. Then
Type
you type in
www.gmail or Yahoo or Hotmail. You type them and press
enter.
enter.
So, sorry to say, so when you are in public like this, so you just press
Okay. So to send an email, what should I do? After logging into your email, you just go to Compose. Once you click on Compose, on the to address, you just have to
send it.
email of the other person. For example, I'm going to send to admin@pixel-training.com. This is a different office member. I'm just sending it to. And you understand what is CC and BCC, yeah? CC is carbon copy, BCC is blocked carbon copy. When I put 5 address in the CC means all the person in 2 and CC will know that it's been sent to everyone. Okay, but if I put it in BCC means, if I put one person in BCC means this person doesn't know that it's been sent to the BCC person. Yeah, that's blocked carbon copy. Again, saying that this is not needed for you. It's only needed when you're working in an office environment, not for personal use. We normally rarely use it. Yeah. Okay. Now, subject. You in 1 or 2 words you explain like a title exactly. So I'm going to say, let's say I'm going to talk about buying more laptop. So what will be my subject? Laptops is my subject. And then here I'm just typing, I'm clicking here, I'm saying, dear admin, please look for 10 laptops for learners. Okay, with the budget of 200 per laptop. Okay, so I'm just asking her to search for it, and also I want to send her some file. Also, please find the attached files I promised to send you. Yeah. So, and then I come down. Does my email have a signature here? automatically it has a signature, so I don't have to worry because we already added a signature, but we'll come to that later.
You can write setting
Now,
if you
how
want.
do I attach the file? Let's say I'm minimizing it. Let's say I'm going to minimize everything. I minimize it. I want to attach this file Indian Tea. I want to attach from the val folder shopping. How do I attach it?
What's your email?
Yeah, go back to my email. I go on the
Attach.
clip sign,
Attach.
the attach sign here, and just wait for some time. It's still loading. Yeah. Now I go to on the left side. I go to desktop, and then I click on what was the file called? Making a Indian tea, and I click open. How many files I attached? One. How do I attach the next file, Amaka?
You go back to
I go back to
the file.
the file attachment icon, yeah, and then I go to
New.
new.
Stop.
Why you go to
No,
new?
no,
To type a new one.
No.
no.
Want
No,
to
no,
type a
no.
new
We're
I want to go to
file.
val
We're
folder in
going
the
to
desktop.
Desktop.
I go to desktop,
Yeah.
and then what is the folder I should go to inside the desktop?
Desktop. If it's
Chocolates or
No, I want to open that file shopping. Val shopping. Where is val shopping? Inside the
file.
val folder. Open it. Double click it, and then can you see the val shopping sheet is there? I click on it and I click open. And how many files we attached? Two files. Okay, one more. I'm going to attach one more. But before doing that, I'm going to show you the location. Then you answer me. In documents, I want to attach this file called ESOL form filling. Yeah. Which location is it? Document. Okay. Let me close it and go back to my email. How do I attach the next file? Faith. See, when I ask question, then you don't, you just getting alive at that point. How do I attach the file I showed you right now? Chinneri. Yes, you want to answer? Yeah, go on. How do I attach the third file from the document location?
From the document,
Yeah, how do I attach it? What is the first step I should do?
you
Shall I close this one?
no.
Yeah, then what should I do?
Tell you go to the attach button.
Yeah, I go to the attach button, I clicked on it. Yeah, what is the next step?
You go to where the file is.
Yeah, where is the
It's
file?
on-
I showed you. I just showed you now. Where was
it's
the
on
file?
Documents.
Where is document? Is this document?
No, you don't.
Yes.
Okay.
And in the document, what file? What is the file we are looking for?
We are looking for.
Chinneri, what was the file I was saying?
Integrate.
What was the file? ESOL.
Okay, so
ESOL form filling. Yeah. Just be alert, guys. ESOL form filling. That is the reason I showed you the file before. I want to attach. Okay. I click open. Okay. I'm going to do one more time, and Chinneri and Faith answer my question. I'm going to go to picture, and I go to saved picture, and then I want to choose the one with the peacock. Yeah. Remember the one with the peacock. It starts with N. Okay, where in pictures there is a folder called saved picture, and there is a file called EN. Yeah, let's go back. Okay, madam, both the madams. How do I attach the file? The fourth file.
Go on this thing. Attach.
Yeah. Okay.
Then go to the picture.
Okay. And then
Then the saved picture.
good. Yeah. Then
You click on it.
click on the one with the peacock picture. Yeah. Click on it, and I click
Open.
open. Is it clear now, all of you? So that is how you attach files. Sorry. Next to the this one. That's inserting a photo. Yeah. Not the usually the clip, the paper clip symbol, like is like a paper clip. If you see
This
this,
is inside. The option is there, isn't it?
sorry.
These are the options for the accept anything.
So this symbol you should see for attaching the file, the paper clip symbol. Okay. Then all I have to do is I click.
So you cannot use that. Sorry.
Yes.
You cannot use that no. Insert photos to.
See, insert photo will insert the photo into the email itself. Let me show you. Maybe we can do it. I click insert photo, and I go. See, it's asking from the Google upload, not from the computer. In the Google Drive, if you have a picture, then you can do. For example, let's say this minicap picture. I click on this minicap picture, and I say OK. What happened now? Is it attaching or putting that picture onto my email? It's trying to put that picture onto my email. Can you see it? It's trying to load up that particular picture. Let me show you another way. For example, I think I probably will take another picture. Let me go to. I'm clicking on the plus. Why am I clicking plus here? I want to add a new tab. So this is the email tab and this is the empty tab, fresh one. I'm going to go to Google. Let's say I'm just going to copy some picture of apple fruit varieties, let's say. And I'm just clicking on image. Let's say I like all this image, yeah? I click on this image and right click and I say copy the image. Once I copy it, I go back to my email. Here, after the word I promise to send you, right? I press enter here. If I right click and paste it, what is happening now? The actual picture is pasted in my content, not as an attachment, as a picture itself. That's what this picture option means. Yeah, is it clear? But we don't use it anyway that much, that particular thing. But that's how you do picture attachment. But even although I'm saying that, this is also a picture. Yeah, this is all. But this picture I'm attaching as a file, not as a content within my email. Yeah, is it clear, all of you? Okay. Once I finish with my email, what should I do? I press send. Okay. Okay. What if I click undo? It won't send. Can I do undo now? No. You only have few seconds to do it. I have already sent it. Okay. Now the next question is Chenyeri. No, Amaka. I open this email, for example, the second email, ESST assist. I open this. I'm reading this email. How do I reply this person? How do I reply?
To reply his email.
Yeah, this email I'm reading it. How do I reply this person?
You go to reply.
Where is reply? That is why I asked you this question. Where is reply? Frank, where is reply? Where is the reply?
At the end of the sentence.
On the end, exactly at the end of the email, or in the beginning of the email. This button here is reply. Yeah, either in the beginning of the email or at the end of the email. So when I click reply, what should I do?
You start
I just say
typing a message.
thank you for the message. And then once you type thank you for the message, you click
You send. When you
Send.
finish.
This was someone there. Adding Google signature. Okay, how do I add it?
You go to that the setting.
You go to the
That one.
setting and then
Click on.
click on
See all.
see all setting. Good. Then you go. Where do I go?
Down.
Yeah. I go down. Create new. Good. Faith. What should I write here, Faith?
Your name.
My name.
Signature.
Okay, I'll put signature model 5. Let's say this is my 5th signature I'm doing. And I click create. And then what should I do now? You start writing here, exactly on the right side. You just say with kind regards, Val R, and then my mobile number. Okay, or maybe I can even add one more line on the top. Maybe you can just say please call me or email me if you have any questions, because normally we type at the bottom, right? So I can even keep that ready. So what should I do now after this, Frank?
Then you save it.
How do I save it? Where is the save button here? There is no save button I can see. I should go to the very bottom. Yeah, from there I go to the bottom. And here, what is the signature name I did right now? Signature model 5. And here I should say signature default, I should change it to signature model 5. And then I go down and then click save. How do you know this is working?
So that thing will be permanent there.
No. My question is, we done a signature, yes we done, but how do you know it's working? Amaka.
Yeah, you have to try it.
Yeah.
Yeah, how?
You go to your email.
How?
You go to your email.
Yeah, how? Where do I click now?
To go to your email.
Yeah, no, to check my signature, whether it's working, where do I click?
You
go
click
back
to
to
your name now.
My name.
Your file, your.
Where is my name? My name is not here.
Go back to the consent.
No, why should I? I said I already finished with the setting. I want to check whether my setting is working. Where do I
Go
check?
back to the contact.
Where?
Deducted by the contact.
No. Go to
Compose.
compose. Yes, you go to compose, and then can you see automatically at the bottom it's typing all this information here. That is how you verify whether it's working or not. Like I don't want this signature. If I have to change it means I go back to settings, all settings. I come down. I probably choose a different signature, maybe sign model 3 or maybe my signature, the first one. So now I come down and change this model to, what was the model number? My signature. Okay, I change this thing to my signature, the default. Imagine the signature default. I change from pixel signature model 5 to my signature. That is the name of my signature, and I click
So
save.
the defaults now stands
Let me
for
finish.
signature
Let me
unit.
finish. Then I click on compose and check. Can you see this is a different signature now? Okay. Now your question. You said something. Sorry.
The defaults
Yes.
stands for the
So default means
signature you want to use at that
yes,
point in time.
exact. Not at that point, all the time. But when I click compose, what signature am I using? The my signature, not the model 5. I'm using the my signature. So anytime I want to open an email, compose email, it will come with this default my signature sign. I can change it to model 5. I can create 3-4 different models.
So in each model you create.
I can create different formatting. In one model I will give my number. In one model I won't give my number. Yeah, in one model I can give my personal email address. In one model I probably give my personal telephone number. Do you understand? So that's how you can create different signatures. Is it clear, all of you? Chinneri the boss.
So in a
You feel like you're lost in the wood.
I lost it.
Say yes or
In a nutshell now, that means you have
okay. I think we are finished with the signature now. How do I copy and paste information? Whether it's email or Word or anything like that. How do I copy and paste? Not attaching a file. How do I copy and paste? Let me minimize this, for example.
You can do it on your,
Let's say there is a file called making a tea. I open it. Okay? And then I minimize it. I go to Val and I'm going to go to shopping list or shopping list. And then I minimize it. So how many files we open right now? We have a browser, we have a file explorer, we have a Word, we have a Excel. So if I want to go to my email, where do I click? The Firefox. If I want to go to my Word, I click here. If I want to go to my Excel, I click here, Excel. Okay. So copy and paste is very, very important. Just remember, because I asked you this question yesterday. Most of you are struggling with it. Let's say I'm in my email. I'm going to go to compose. I'm going to send an email to this person, admin at Pixel Training, and I want to send him some. I'm going to copy and paste something for him. Okay. I'm not typing anything for him, but I want to copy and paste a lot of information. So now I want to go to my Word and copy some information. The Word file which is already open on my computer. How do I do it? Yeah, you minimize it. Okay, good.
you go to
Go to these three dots here, and then you click on the word, and then let's say I want to copy this preparation step.
Your highlights.
You select it,
Select them.
and then right click, and then you say copy, or you click this button here. This button is also copy. Either this copy or this copy. So I copied. So what do I do next?
Then you minimize.
I minimize this, and I go back to my taskbar, and then I click on.
You click on.
Shall I click on Excel?
Depends on where you want to paste it. Depends on where you want.
I want to paste in my email.
You go back to your email.
Go back to my compose, my email, and here, how do I paste it?
Then you
Right
go to-
click
right click.
and paste it. Okay. Now I want to copy and paste some information from my Excel and to my email. How do I do it? How do I go to from Excel? I'm copying to email. How do I copy?
Minimize your email.
I minimize my email.
And then you go to the Excel.
How do I go to Excel, Faith?
You open you go to the Excel.
The three dots here, because it's already open. I didn't. That's why I left everything open. Yeah. So I go to Excel, and then you select whatever you want to copy, and then you go to right click and copy, or you click on this button here and say copy, and after this minimize,
And then you go
go there
back
to your email back, and come down and make sure the cursor is at the end of the text, and then you do,
paste.
you can do right click, or you can press Control V. Control V. Yeah, remember, I'll write, maybe I type it so you'll see Control and then the letter V. If I do it, what happened now? I'm not typing it, I'm just showing you. Control V, if I use down the keyboard, it will paste whatever I copied from the Excel sheet. Now, I want to copy and paste some information from a website. Let's say I want to go to Google and search for one particular information, recipe on how to make egusi soup. And then I want to put the recipe also as a file, not a file, sorry, as a content in my email. How do I do it?
You minimize your email.
I don't have to minimize here. I am already in the email. I want to go to Google.
You go to Google.
How do I go to Google? You click on the plus sign here, and then what do I type? www.google.com, and then I'm going to say pounded yam with egusi soup. Okay, am I looking for information or recipe?
Depends on what you
I'm sorry, am I looking for video or information? I'm just looking for information. So I can see there is a website which says egusi and pounded yam. Click on it, and then I come down. Can you see all the information is here? I just select it. Now what do I do? How do I copy? Frank, how do I copy, Frank? Should I right click in the white space or on the blue space? On the blue area?
Empty space.
Empty space? Okay.
The blue area.
Blue area. That's why I asked you the question. So you select the text first. You can select the picture also, but we don't want to select picture right now. You move the mouse to the selected blue area, not the white area. Blue. Right click. Now you see the copy option. I copy it. Now I go back to my inbox, email, and then I press enter at the bottom little bit. Shall I paste it here? How do I paste it? Right click, paste, or you press Control V. Control and the letter V will paste it. So do we have the three information? One from the Word, one from the Excel we copied, another one from the website. I went to a website and copied and pasted this information onto my email. But this is exactly the same thing. For example, you want to copy information from a website and put it on the Word, is the same step. Or if you want to copy information from Word and put it on Excel, is the same step. If you want to copy information from Excel and put it on Word or PowerPoint, is the same step. Always you're selecting it, copying it, and then you're going to the other place where you want to paste it. There's a source and the destination. Always where you see where is the source you want to copy and where is the destination you want to paste it. Is it clear with copy and paste? Yeah? For example, one more thing I want to say, last one. Here, I want to copy and paste a video link. How do I do it? video link.
Video.
So I go to a website, I go to, if I want to copy and paste a video, sorry, I click on the plus sign. Let's say I'm going to YouTube, yeah, .com. And here there are plenty of videos. Let's say like this video. You want, not that video, that is okay. Let's say this video, like it. Ambitious, but I'm lazy. Okay, so you click on that video. There is an option. Can you see what can you see? Share. Yeah, you can share it. And then what should I do now? Copy that link. I copy. Then I close it and I close the YouTube. Now here, can I paste it like that? I can. I can right click and paste. That is the YouTube link. Or you can do another way, because it's a link, you want people to click it. So where do I do? What do I do now? Can you see next to the clip sign, there is a link option here. So you click on the insert link, and then here you right click in this box and then paste it, and right click on the second box, also paste it. So both the box anyway. Click apply. So what happened now? This one is normal pasting. Normally you paste it. But the next line, why is it in blue color and underlined, Frank? Why the next first line is black color? Why the second line is blue color?
Because the second one they need to click on.
Yeah, when people read my email, they can click on my link directly, because that blue line will give you a mouse click.
To open.
Whereas the black one is not. It might change. It will change. The email will the Gmail will automatically convert it to link.
Open
But
it.
I'm saying if it doesn't convert, normally you should do it by going onto the
You want just to click.
link. Yeah, so for people to click. Yeah, is it clear, all of you? Is it? Do you have any question with copy and paste? Okay, I'm going to pause it. Sorry, I'm going to sign off from my email.
Sorry, a second.
How do I sign off from my email?
Go to that.
I go to the I, and then I go to sign out. Okay, and then I'm going to close. I close everything.
Sorry, what password for sorry?
Yes.
By
Okay, the next topic we're going to revise is Word. Okay, let's do a simple document and just do all this feature quickly. Yeah. So how do I open the Word? Start, click on the Word app,
or you type it.
and then you click on blank document, or you can search for the Word app and then click on it. Now I think I'm just going to type couple of line. So for example, I'm just going to say we're going to do bread recipe, and then I'm just going to put ingredients, and then we'll just say flour, water, yeast, oil, salt, yeah, and then that's it. And then I want to add a picture. How do I add a picture, Frank?
Go to
Insert,
yeah,
and you go to
online device.
yeah, you go to sorry, if you go to insert,
You have
under picture,
picture
you click on
online,
online picture, yeah.
Then you type it.
Sam, must it be online or this?
No,
If you have
I'll do both. We'll do both. One will do online, one will do from internet, and one will do from the computer. Yeah. Okay. I think it's still loading. Let's see what's happening. Okay. So now I just say bread. So what I just typed bread, and then I'm just clicking down. I'm just choosing one bread picture, and then clicking insert. Just click on one picture and delete it. Okay. Now we have one picture from the insert ribbon. From insert ribbon, we inserted the picture. I go to insert. Under the illustration, you have the option called pictures. That is one way of one picture, and we are choosing online picture. Okay. Another way of doing it is you are minimizing it, going to the Google Chrome or Firefox, and then you type www.google, and then you type the word bread, and then click on images. Then you click on one of the image, right click the image, and you say copy image. Yeah, and then close it. Go back to my Word. Click on these three dots. Where is my Word gone? Oh yeah, Word. And here after the picture, just click and leave a space. Yeah. Then you go on to home and paste it, and then click on the picture and resize it. Okay, that is how you insert a picture. Yeah, but there are another third way. The third way is, for example, let's say in my computer, let's assume in my file explorer, let's say in the picture, there is a picture called Val Art. Okay, that picture, let's say I want to insert it into this document. What should I do? I go to insert picture, and you go to, should I click online or this device? This device. See, that's why I asked this question. This device means the picture I showed is from my computer under picture folder, location, picture location. So I go to this device, and then I click on, where was the picture I showed you? The Val Art, where was it? Is it on document or picture? Picture, yes, good. And then I scroll down. What is the picture called? Click on it and click insert. Can you see we did it in 3 different ways. This picture we inserted from the insert option, and then picture, and we said online picture, and we searched for it from the Word software itself. And the third one we did is using this device, which is already there, which is this Val Art. This picture we copied from a Google search and came back to Word and pasted it. Okay, this is from the online Word search, in online Word web search, and this is from the actual Google. I'm closed this, I went to a browser and did it, and this picture I already had it in my computer. From the device I'm bringing it by using the picture, and then I'm saying this device. When I click this device, I'm going back to the location where this picture was. Okay, is it clear, all of you? But I'm
sorry, that one you put, that picture you put now, you know that picture you put from the
internet.
From internet.
Yes.
But you didn't put to formats.
Sorry.
I mean, before when you put.
Maybe I think what I'll do is, I think probably I'll delete 2 of the pictures. Let me click this picture, first one, delete it. Click the last one and delete it. I only need this picture. Okay. Now we'll worry about the formatting now. Now if I want to type some text underneath, what should I do? I click after the picture and then press enter, and then I type preparation. Okay, and then I can just say mix the, maybe I think I can zoom it. Mix all ingredients together and preheat the oven and place the mix in container, and then cook for 20 minutes. Okay, this is the step we have. Now how do I first do a spell check here? How do I do a spell check? Go to review. Okay, let me bring it down so you can see the menu here. I go to review, go to proofing, spelling and grammar. It says ingredient spelling is wrong, and this is the correct spelling, this is the wrong spelling. I click on the correct spelling, it corrected, so no spelling mistake right now. Now proof under proofing, yeah. But in the in your computer you won't see the proofing, you'll see this menu itself directly, yeah. All this 3 item you will see directly on here, because at the moment, like I said, it's all grouped. Okay, so now how do I format it? Yeah, you highlight it and then go to home and we go to font and make it bigger, underline, change the font, color, you can just choose color, and then I can go to paragraph, I can just click center, and same thing I can do for all of them. So here ingredients, I can do the same thing, but I'm not doing, I'm just showing only once. So I can select all these item here, go to paragraph and I choose bullets. I come down, I select all this line here, 3 lines, and go to paragraph and I just choose numbering. Okay, formatting, like I did here, you can always select one by one or just group selection. You can select all 4-5 ingredients together. Font, make it bigger, change the font name, go to the color, maybe you choose gray, and then maybe you can just choose a font name, maybe as Bernard, maybe, yeah, something like that. You can keep doing it, yeah, and play around with it. Now if I want to do a page border, what should I do with the page border? How do I do page border?
Give a picture.
No, how do I do a page border? You go to layout or design, Design. page border, and then you can see there are plenty of models. I choose one of the model. Style, you can see there are different style. I choose one of the style. Color, I can choose the color as probably green, yeah, and I click OK. So that is how you insert a border. Or if you want the color, means I can go to page color. I can choose different color. Maybe I can just choose green color, or maybe I choose a light green color. Yeah, that is how I do a page border. How do I move this picture to this place on the right side? If I want to put it in the center, means I can go to home, paragraph, and I click center. But how do I put this picture onto this side,
On the right hand side.
on the right side, on the top? You do the wrapping feature. So how do I do the wrap feature? When I click on this picture format, you go to arrange, wrap, square or tight, one of them. And then now you can just click and move the picture wherever you want it. Yeah, anywhere you want. Just maybe here. And then maybe
What about using the symbol after it?
you can do that also. You can click on it, click on this, and click on that.
Yes.
But what is that? How do you know what is that? So you click on it, you move your mouse here. What does it say? Type, square. You can use it. But although I am saying that some computer wouldn't bring this option, so if it doesn't bring the option in the exam, means then you're done. So the proper way is go to the picture tool and do it. Yeah, this one is good, but imagine if it doesn't come up, then you'll think, well, that option is not coming on my computer. Don't blame me, because it might not. Okay, because it's an additional feature anyway. Some software wouldn't bring it. Sometimes it doesn't bring it at all. Okay, and apart from this, how do I add a table underneath here? Go to insert, go to table, and I can just say, I can even draw like this, move the mouse like this, or I can go to insert table and just put the column number and row number. So I can click here. Maybe I can say I want to do 3 column and 5 rows, and I click OK. That's how I insert a table. And in the table I can click information, for example, bread, type, price. Can you see it? Yeah, bread type, price, and then quantity. There's like a small form we are giving. So here you can add some more information. Yeah, that is how you insert a table. Okay, is it clear, all of you? Okay, any question from the board? How do I align? For example, I want to align this preparation to the right side. How do I align it? I select the whole preparation and with the steps, and I go to paragraph, and I say click on right side or middle or left. I think left is better. We'll keep it left. But otherwise in the exam, if they say center it, you click on center or right side. And this. Any question, guys? Any question? Shall we stop here? Yeah? Okay.
Which one is
Sorry, one more thing. Yeah, you want to resize the picture. Means there are many ways you can do the resizing. You click on the picture, and I go to the corner of the picture, any corner, and then you can make it, click and hold the click and make it bigger or smaller. Or sometimes in the exam they will say we want the length as 10 and width as 8. How do you do it? You go, when you click on the picture, go to the picture option here, you go to the size, and here they're saying height, they want 8. So you just increase it to,
Okay, you adjusted the
yeah,
size.
yeah, 8.
Okay.
And then the width automatically goes to it's 8, height is height, let's say 8, right? So that is how you insert, you do the picture. But sometimes they will say height I want 8, but the width we want only 5. So in that case, what you should do is, if you change this to 5, automatically that will change because it has an aspect ratio. Okay. So what you can do is, in that instance, can you see there's a small arrow here? Click on the arrow and just remove the lock aspect ratio. Okay. Now if I click OK, now if I go to size and I can change it to only the width to 5. Can you see this is not changing, that remains 8 anyway. The bottom I'm putting it as 5. Yeah, sometimes they'll give you the measurement, do 8 height, 5 width, or 10 height and 5 width. They will change, so you can do according to that. But sometimes when you're changing, if other things changing automatically, means you need to switch off the aspect ratio, which is done from this small arrow here at the bottom. Yeah, you can switch it off. Aspect ratio, if I click on it, just if I click lock the aspect ratio, what will happen? Both the height and width matches to the aspect. It will change automatically. If I change the height, means width also will change the number. If I don't want this separate and I want to keep height and width separate means you unlock the or remove the lock aspect ratio. Yeah, is it clear, all of you? So how do you save this work? File, save as, browse,
If you said before,
and then I go to maybe desktop.
Desktop.
Let's say I want to save inside Valve folder
Okay.
in desktop. What should I do? I double click Valve and I'm going to call this as bed recipe we done in revision. Yeah, and then you click save. Okay, thank you all.